Hi everybody, long time no see. It's time for another Work From Home Friday public service announcement. Now I've already done a couple of videos about how to keep yourself safe on social media. Links in the cards and in the doobly-doo. But today we're going to go a step further and talk about passwords.
You can't come in unless you give the password.
Now, what is the password?
Oh, no, you gotta tell me. You can't come in here unless you say swordfish. Now, I'll give you one more guess.
Swordfish.
I wrote a blog post back in 2010 about keeping your passwords safe, link in the doobly-doo. Now technology has come a little ways in the last 12 years, and so not all of that information is still good, but most of it is. Check it out. NordPass just posted the 200 most used passwords in 2021. It's a pretty cool article, you should check it out. Link in the doobly-doo. The vast majority of these passwords are stupid and crackable and have been for over 20 years. If your password is 123456, do me a favor, turn off your device, throw it in the trash, you're banned from the internet. Now you may have heard of password wallets. These are apps or browser plugins that save your passwords and keep them accessible, and sometimes they even generate huge random passwords that are harder to crack but impossible to remember. Now I'm not saying that these are all bad, but for me personally, I don't like having the ability to log into my bank website in the hands of a third party. What if the service goes down and you can't get to your passwords? Or if they go bankrupt? Or even worse, if they get hacked? Personally, I think it's better to have my own system for creating and remembering secure passwords on my own. Now the basic rules for securing your password haven't changed all that much. Stay away from words and names and common non-words like strings of numbers or patterns on your keyboard like QWERTY or ASDF. These will be the first passwords compromised by a dictionary attack. Never use easy to find personal information like birthdays or anniversaries, addresses or phone numbers, or family or pet names. Back when I wrote my blog post in 2010, my go-to was acronyms, like this one. Now this looks like a random string of characters, but it's easy to remember. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. But don't use that one. It was published on the internet in 2010. It is compromised. Nowadays, processing power has gotten so fast that brute force attackers can still crack these seemingly random strings pretty fast. A brute force attack is when a computer program can try every possible combination of characters really fast. But every character longer your password is exponentially increases the amount of time it takes for a brute forcer to crack your password. So while a good brute force system could crack this password in a few minutes, this password would take months. So if the website in question allows it, the longer your password is, the better. The only downside of this is if you ever have to log in using your TV or a gaming console. So frustrating. Next, it doesn't matter how impregnable your password is if you use the same one everywhere. Imagine if Facebook or Twitter or Papa John's online ordering system gets cracked, and it's the same password you use on your bank. You're screwed. So you need a way for your big fancy password to be customized for each place where you use it. Something like this. Twinkle twinkle little pizza. Twinkle twinkle little bank. Now with all of that said, we all still have one weakness. We are humans. Once in a while, our squishy little brains fail us and we forget our passwords. Now when this happens, most websites offer a way for us to prove who we are anyway. These are called security questions, and they are a hacker's best friend. Remember in my video about Facebook scraping when I said this? Can later ask a question that's much more nefarious. Oh, I don't know, what's your high school mascot? Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, Sarah Palin, candidate for the Vice President of the United States of America, got her email hacked, and a bunch of sensitive campaign information was leaked. Now how did this happen? Her email password was the same as a password on a website that had this security question: what was your high school mascot? Let's see how long it takes to figure this out. What was that, like 30 seconds and 4 clicks? Instead, what if we answered those questions with information that was not really about us, but was still easy to remember? There's also no rule that says security question answers have to make any sense, as long as you can remember what they are. Except now you can't use any of those because I just put them on the internet, so. Now I fully expect for all of my faithful viewers to spend the next 12 hours going to all of their bookmarks and changing their passwords and security questions. Y'all have fun with that. I'll see y'all next time.